The Buffalo Sabres lost 6-2 at the Prudential Center to the New Jersey Devils, resulting in the team's elimination from Stanley Cup Playoff contention. This is the 12th straight season Buffalo has failed to make the playoffs. Although the victory over New Jersey looked like the team's last chance to make the playoffs, its inconsistency throughout the regular season was the biggest problem. The team failed to consistently reach its full potential night after night, which turned out to be the reason for its absence from the 2023 Stanley Cup Playoffs. Teams' ranking for the playoffs in the National Hockey League (NHL) is based on performance during the regular season. The NHL is made up of 2 conferences, each containing 4 divisions. At the end of the regular season, the top 3 teams in each division qualify for the playoffs, and 2 more teams from each conference qualify based on the total number of points earned in the regular season. Points are obtained through the team's performance during the season, with 2 points awarded for a victory and 1 point awarded in the event of a tie in regular time or defeat on penalties. The total sum of points obtained determines the team's classification within its division and conference, and consequently, the classification in the playoffs. When the playoffs begin, teams face off in a best-of-7 series against their opponents. Why didn't the Sabres make the playoffs? During this season, the Sabres went through a long slump that few teams with playoff ambitions managed to overcome. The team had an 8-game losing streak from November 4th to 19th, a 1-4-1 run from January 9th to 17th, and a 2-8-2 streak from February 28th to March 21st. Buffalo's inability to turn things around when things started to go wrong was his biggest problem. Once the team started losing, it tended to stay that way for a long time. However, in general, there are several reasons why a team might not make the playoffs, including 1. When a team does not have enough talented players or adequate depth in its squad, it becomes difficult to compete against other teams in the league, especially those with more skillful players. 2. Injuries to key players can seriously affect a team's chances of making the playoffs, especially if they occur early in the season and the team fails to recover. 3. If a team performs poorly throughout the regular season, it may not accumulate enough points to reach the playoffs, as only the best teams in each division qualify for the postseason. 4. The NHL is a highly competitive league, and sometimes a team may simply not make the playoffs because it faces strong competition in its division or conference. I spoke with 3 talented young hockey players who played at the Junior A level and are huge fans of the Buffalo Sabres. Here's what they had to say. 1. I'm not entirely disappointed with the Sabres' lack of a playoff spot, considering they have the youngest team in the entire NHL. With more experience in the coming years, they have the potential to become a very good hockey team. The experience gained in the upcoming season will certainly help. Looks like we have a strong new goalkeeper in Levi, and the coaching has been much better. Our forwards have proven they can produce, but we need to target 1 or 2 solid defenders. 2. I was a little disappointed with the Sabres' elimination from the playoff race this year. After a great season of development, it would be the cherry on top to see the team qualify for the first time in over a decade. I didn't expect them to win, but I wanted the team to gain playoff experience. 3. I believe the addition of a solid defender or 2 can propel the team to the playoffs and even a deep run in the title race. We have a young team that is growing, but we need veteran defensemen to play hockey hard and consistently, consolidating our place in the playoff race. As mentioned, our team is quite young, but this is not necessarily a disadvantage. In fact, it can be a significant advantage, especially for one player in particular, Tage Thompson. There are several reasons to be optimistic about our future playoffs, including Thompson's rise as a stellar player. He had an impressive season, amassing 93 points, 46 goals, and 47 assists in 76 games, which is a significant increase from the 68 points he scored the previous season. At 25 years old, Thompson is a strong candidate to continue to play an important role in our team for a long time to come. Additionally, we are fortunate to have an experienced and innovative head coach in Dan Granato. With over 20 years of coaching experience in multiple leagues, including the NHL, AHL, and USHL, Granato has a deep understanding of the game and knows how to get the best out of his players. He is a strong leader and has a knack for building strong relationships with his team, as well as motivating them to reach their full potential. Additionally, Granato is always looking for new ways to improve his team's performance and is not afraid to try new things. With a coach like that, we can expect to continue progressing as a team and achieve future playoff success.